Welcome to Aware Consumer. If you love coffee or just want to make great espresso at home, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to check out the best espresso machines of 2024. Whether you're a coffee newbie or someone who's been making espresso for years, we've got some fantastic options for you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Alright, let's jump in and find the perfect espresso machine for you. The best espresso machine overall, Breville Bambino Plus. The Breville Bambino Plus impressed us in our testing, consistently producing high-quality espresso and offering an excellent automatic milk frother for that extra professional finishing touch. It's difficult to produce a bad coffee from this particular espresso machine, and with a speedy 3-second heat-up time, you'll be enjoying a fantastically brewed shot in no time at all. Like many of the best espresso machines, you can adjust the espresso settings for a shorter or longer shot. However, the adjustable pre-infusion settings here are particularly impressive. Similarly, being able to customize both the temperature and texture of the milk while also automatically steaming luscious microfoam was a particular draw in our testing. Some reviewers note that the portafilter that holds the filter with ground coffee can stick after you pull a shot, an issue we've also experienced on occasion. Users who love to be hands-on may balk at trading customization of each cup for consistency, but most people will find the compromise worth the guarantee that you'll get the same rich, nuanced drink every time. Best Premium Espresso Machine, Jura ENA 8. Jura is the gold standard of bean-to-cup coffee machines. While some entry-level alternatives are a bit boxy, this gently curved option places user experience at the forefront. Grinding was whisper quiet, brewing fast but considered, and the espresso was immensely high quality considering it came from a does-it-all machine. With the ENA 8, you don't need to worry about grinding and tamping your beans or fiddling with grind size. It does all that for you, and while you need to buy this separately, you can also steam milk by plugging a milk container into the side of the dispenser. The microfoam from this dispenser was sturdy, yet smooth. And we liked the added touch of the lights under the dispenser switching to white when milk was being steamed. While the ENA 8 is expensive at around $1,500 minimum, it's not out of place in the espresso machine market, and coffee fanatics will tell you that there are many more expensive options out there that offer a lot less in terms of functionality. Our only complaint is that cleaning your milk tube can be fiddly. Some alternatives automatically flush out this tube to prevent it from clogging up, but we had to rinse the residue from this manually to prevent the milk from going bad and impacting our next drink. Best Beginner Espresso Machine, Breville Barista Express. If you're a budding coffee connoisseur and customization is a top priority, we recommend the Breville Barista Express. This machine looks stunning on display with its stainless steel finish and visible pressure gauge. Not only that, it delivers too. On test, we found this espresso machine performed consistently, delivering a high-quality flavor and texture of espresso, complete with a thick layer of crema. It's quick to work too, although it will need 1-2 minutes to warm up at first. We love the customization this machine allows for. You can set the coarseness of the grounds as well as the quantity to a precise degree via 2 separate dials. Through this, you can adjust gradually until you find your perfect settings. 4 portafilter baskets lets you switch between single and double shots with single and double-walled options should you use pre-ground coffee. It's a nice touch that the tamper is held in place via a magnet on the underside of the control panel. This keeps things tidy. The Breville Barista Express can produce lattes and cappuccinos with the use of the built-in steam wand as well. We found the milk was foamy and creamy, with a decent level of froth after steaming. Should you prefer tea, it can dispense hot water directly from here as well. Bear in mind, this is a sizable machine, and it will take up a decent amount of counter space. We also noticed that there's no low water warning, which is a shame, but it's not a deal breaker. Ultimately, if you're happy to spend the money, and you want an espresso machine that looks as good as it performs, this is the one to get. Best Compact and Premium Espresso Machine, KitchenAid Semi-Automatic Espresso Machine. The sleek and glamorous look of the KitchenAid Semi-Automatic Espresso Machine means it will suit any modern kitchen. It features a compact design, and at 15 lbs, it's easy enough to move around. When we put it to the test, we found it produced nothing but delicious espresso from ground coffee, complete with a thick layer of crema and a delectable aroma. It couldn't be more straightforward to operate either, with 4 buttons to control everything, from the size of the shot to the water hardness level and temperature. There's a useful clean cycle here to help with descaling as well. This espresso machine offers some basic functions in addition to pouring espresso. It can produce steam and boiling water via the steam wand, meaning it can froth milk as well as pour water for hot tea. It was more than adequate in both of these areas, although a little slow to reach the final product. Our only real qualm with this espresso machine is that an aptly sized espresso cup can easily vibrate out of place when pouring. You either need to hold it in place, not ideal from a safety perspective, or use a larger, heavier cup to avoid this issue. Other than that, we loved the design of the KitchenAid semi-automatic espresso machine. It gives you the opportunity to be more involved in the espresso making process, including measuring out and tamping down the ground coffee yourself. Bear in mind, it comes with a plastic exterior though, which might not be what you expect from this brand. A user-friendly latte maker, Philips 3200 series LatteGo. The Philips 3200 series doesn't come cheap, but it brings a lot to the table. This espresso machine lets the user create beverages which would usually require barista-level experience at the push of a button. It comes with several settings, including espresso, hot water, cappuccino, coffee, latte macchiato, and americano. Plus, there's the option to customize your selection by strength, size, and the amount of steamed milk. When we tried it out for ourselves, we found the coffee it produced tasted good and was not overly bitter. While we were generally pleased with the results, it could have tasted stronger. This was even the case when we adjusted it to its finest grind setting. The quality of the crema was on the thin side too. For this reason, we wouldn't recommend this machine to anyone who likes their coffee to pack a punch. We found similar results after steaming milk as well. While it held its form, it wasn't as dense as it could have been. However, while the overall performance was somewhat average, operation couldn't be much more straightforward. And with the attachments being easy to remove and clean, it's a nice offering if you value simplicity above all. And that wraps up our guide to the best espresso machines of 2024. I hope you found the perfect machine to suit your coffee needs. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Aware Consumer, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future updates. Feel free to leave a comment below with your favorite espresso machine or any questions you might have. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.